You guys want to know the price for the service?
Welcome to another episode of Late Night in Japan, where the three of us with rich overseas experience discuss what Japan life is really like. If you want unfiltered, honest information about Japan, you're in the right place. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, let's get into today's topic. So, are you guys familiar with Taishoku Daiko? Taishoku Daiko translates to job resignation service. So basically, as the name implies, it's a service where you have agencies, they'll quit jobs for people who can't quit on their own. And I know it sounds crazy, and it probably is crazy considering this service only exists in Japan. But I just wanted to hear you guys' opinions on this. Like, what do you think about it? Why do we need this?
Well, yeah, I think lots of people in Japan want to quit their job in the first place. So,
True.
I think the workplace, Japanese corporate life is stressful in general. And among those people, people use this service because there's a bad image for quitting in Japan, I think. So like, if you quit, I think sort of feels like you're doing a dishonor, and you're sort of disappointing your boss, the people around you, your whole workplace, and even your family by doing it.
Yeah.
Because I think values like loyalty.
That's so Japanese.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what if I were to quit?
Yeah.
Like, if I was like that fed up with my job, like, what my boss thinks of me is like the last thing on my mind.
Definitely.
But the fact that there's enough people that feel like Steph mentioned gives the opportunity for new services like this to emerge, and it's actually pretty trending, I would say, in Japan, because 2-3 years ago you wouldn't hear Taishoku Daiko, but like now it's a very well-known, I wouldn't say household name, but well-known name, and you would see Taishoku Daiko news daily. So
Yeah. It was like trending in Japan on, I think, January 6th. When,
oh yeah. Coincidence?
Yeah. So our whole winter vacation was over, and then the first day, back to work. 9 news. So users of the service has gone record level.
Yeah, that just goes to show how bad people in Japan view their workplace. Like, they just can't take it to the point where they have to hire someone else to quit for them. I wonder if it's because they genuinely think that on their own they can't quit. Like, they don't have what it takes. Because obviously they say, I'm gonna quit, and the boss will probably say, like, no, like, just go back to work, and they can't like go through it. I wonder if that plays a role.
I mean, if you have a valid reason to quit, I think there's nothing to hold you back. So I'm assuming people who use Taishoku Daiko, they don't have a positive reason to quit. So I think that's something that kind of like stops them from quitting on their own. That's what I think. And I'm fortunate enough to have friends who aren't using Taishoku Daiko service, but have quit their job. And almost everybody talks about their relationship with their boss. So I feel like relationship-wise, some people find it hard to just say it to their boss.
Yeah. Well, I feel like if you're that kind of person, you kind of let your boss bully you, or like I don't know, push you around. I don't want to say normal, but if you're not like that, then you probably would be able to set some boundaries for yourself in your workplace, and will lead to like a healthier work-life balance. But I just want to mention that people in Japan, the work life is not great compared to other countries, but Taishoku Daiko is not the norm. Like, I have yet to meet someone that I know in real life actually use this. It's kind of like a meme.
It is.
Like, I don't know anyone in my company who's used this.
Mm.
Either. I don't know about you guys.
No. But I actually did some research beforehand, and I came across this graph that showed which age group actually uses this service.
Hmm. That's
And
interesting.
yeah, do you guys want to guess? Like,
I
what
want
age-
to. I want to guess Gen Z.
Yeah, I was
like-
gonna say Gen Z.
Compared to the older generation, like the older generation, they've been through more. Like they're probably more tough. Whereas Gen Z is, I don't know, kind of I would say soft compared to the older generation. So they're probably more likely to use Taishoku Daiko, these resignation services. But I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but that's my take.
Well,
Yeah,
Mike,
Gen Z.
Hey, Gen Z too.
Yeah, because I mean, people in 20s or 30s, I think they're more open on switching jobs. So yeah, Gen Z. So
That's
or
true.
people in their 30s.
Yeah. So, well, Tate and Mike, you guys are completely correct
Oh,
this time. So, Gen Z, well, not Gen Z, but people in their 20s accounted for 61%
Wow.
of the total.
Wait,
And
so
then-
that means people in 30s?
yeah, that was less than expected.
People in 30s use Taishoku Daiko.
People in 30 accounted for 22.4%.
Whoa.
Have some shame.
Yeah, but I agree with both of your points. I feel like Gen Z is, I guess, soft in a way.
I won't deny that.
Yeah, but also we start to develop a sense of like acceptancy to changing jobs, which was not present in the older generations. So we're more open to quitting.
That's true.
So that's why there's more demand for these services.
Yeah, because the older generations, everyone just basically works for the same company that they joined
Yeah.
right out of college.
Yeah.
So they don't really have that idea of switching jobs.
Mhm.
And even if, they were dissatisfied, like where would they go when you're like in your
Yeah.
late 40s and 50s?
Yeah. And one more interesting point I just want to add on. Do you guys want to know the price for the service?
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. But you're just literally hiring them to call your company and say, okay, I'm speaking on behalf of so-and-so. He or she is quitting this day immediately, effective immediate. They will not be coming back in. Like, it's just one phone call. Or maybe they go and get, or they probably go and get their stuff as well. But, like, that's it, right?
Yeah,
I would be
like-
shocked if it's more than 100,000 yen.
Wait, does like consulting involve in their service, or do they just like quit for you, or do
That
they have
I'm
like a
not
talk
sure.
session?
I think both. So like consulting beforehand, and after you pay, they stand between the company and you. So you don't have to do anything. They do everything for you, including
See.
like know what to do with all your stuff at the company, etc.
Well, if I'm that depressed and desperate, I think I would pay, but still I would pay like 5k, 5,000 yen, 5,000 yen.
We'll say it.
Yeah, we'll say. Like I think I can quit by myself, but if I'm that desperate,
That's so
So,
cheap, though.
$30.
yeah, I don't see much, value in Taishoku.
But for the business to be profitable, I mean, I guess they don't have inventory or anything. It's just
yeah.
labor fees. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's more than 100,000 yen, because these people are desperate. Like,
Uh-huh.
these companies could probably get away racking up the prices.
Mhm. Well, 22,000 is the answer.
22. Oh, okay. So, 22,000.
Yes.
22,000.
So like 180 bucks,
Yeah.
70 bucks, something like that.
Yeah.
You can do better than that. Come on.
That's cheaper than I thought.
Yeah. Like honestly, I thought it would cost more. So, like, if you don't want to go through all the, awkward moments, telling your boss you're gonna quit, telling the people around you you're gonna quit, then if you don't like that, then you might as well pay the 22,000 yen.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be a better option for some people.
Yeah, for some people that's like a lifeline. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap up this episode around here, but yeah, the fact that Japan has this kind of service is, if you think about it, it's pretty sad. And hopefully in the future, things do get better and we won't need to rely on these types of services. But yeah, this is a reality. And if you guys thought this was interesting, leave a like, a share, comment, and we'll see you next time. Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.